What I would say is, and that's what I always tell everybody, is start with what you have and where you are. That's what I always tell people. Start with what you have and where you are. And when it comes to making money anywhere, whether it's online or offline, I have learned that the easiest way to start is to identify your target market. And the best target market is usually people who look like you. And what I mean by look like you is they probably have the same kind of experiences you have had. They have the same, they've walked the same journey that you have, or at least you have something that you share in common, because when you have the same traits like your target market, then you're in a position to understand what their pain points are. And then once you have done that, you want to find out, does this audience or does this target market, are they able to use my solution or my product or my service to solve their pain points? Like, are they able to afford what I am offering? Do they have money to pay for the solution that I'm offering? If your answer is yes, then go ahead and use that and provide that solution.
So, one thing I realized about the whole digital economy and whatnot is that people start with very, very little, from one view to two views, then two views go to 20 views. It's compounding effect. And I feel like a lot of us we are afraid of starting from the bottom. We want to immediately jump in and have 1,000 viewers, for example, and the next day you've monetized your YouTube account, and the day after that you're raking in the big bucks. But one thing you have to remember is that there's a gift in starting small, because the more people know you, the less you're allowed to make mistakes, right? There's a bit of an advantage in starting small, in figuring your way out, in knowing this is my zone and whatnot.
I think for me, when it comes to making money online, as I have mentioned, everybody has something to offer. Just find out what is it that you can combine in terms of your educational background, your experiences, and also just find out how can I package this and use it to make money, because the experience that you have combined with your background and your education is something that nobody can replicate. Don't worry about audiences. One thing that I have learned about the online world is the best strategy be on all platforms, because you don't know where you're going to go viral. And you don't want to go viral on Facebook, for instance, and then you have no presence on YouTube or on Instagram or on TikTok, for instance. So just make sure that you have your footing in all the different platforms, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, all of them. Get your footing there, get your brand name on all of them, and then start producing content. And you never know who's going to land on your content, and you never know which of your content is going to go viral and when.